Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I work in Scotland. Today I have come on to show you some of the pressed Petals suite and show you a different fold of card, and also to show you this washi tape, this amazing washi tape that comes with the pressed Petals suite. It's the tape, I'll show you as we go along, but the tape is actually separate petals to make up a flower, and it comes along with this beautiful tape as well, which is sort of like crumb cake colours. It's absolutely gorgeous and it blends perfectly with the paper. I'll let you see this pack of paper, it's absolutely gorgeous. Let's get it out. I've got some bits and let's just get the sheets out to let you have a look. So it has this sheet that has all these gorgeous panels. So I've actually chopped one of these sheets up, and I'm going to make some different cards with all of the bits. Today I'm using this panel from the middle in the card that I'm doing today, and there will be other videos showing you what I do with the other panels in that sheet. On the back of that is some gorgeous music pattern, which I think the main colour here is Mossy Meadow. And then we've got this beautiful wood grain, it really is gorgeous, and with these beautiful like asters and like a kind of fern-like leaf. I'm trying to remember the name for this type of fern. It's not the usual coiling fern, but I think it is a type of fern anyway. That's me just being a bit technical. This gorgeous hessian, well, like a fine linen really, not hessian. And these gorgeous, see, there's your normal fern that we normally, but that maidenhair fern, I think that is, this one that's on here. I'm pretty sure that's maidenhair fern. I don't know where these things come from in my head, but you know, I mean, that's more of that one. I think they're a bit like asters. And it's beautiful, like from a botanical book or a seed stock book, quite old. It's lovely, and loads of stuff to read actually in there that might be quite interesting about different plants if you're interested. And that's, I think that is, I'm not quite sure, I think it's Rococo Rose is the main shade there, I might be wrong. No, I think it is. And then here we go, some more kind of information manual stuff about planting and stuff. And on the side of this, look at this gorgeous blue flower. How lovely is that? Really beautiful. And again on the linen. Script. We all love script, paper with script on it, don't we? And look at that. Beautiful pressed flowers, aren't they? Just so pretty. They're like dried flowers that have all then been layered up and photographed. I believe that our artist did this in our home office in Utah. And oh, there's more of that one. I've got them all out of order. But what do you think? These are gorgeous. There's 4 of each pattern, so loads to keep you going. Beautiful quality paper. So I'm going to put the rest of that out of the way just now, because I have just a wee card I want to share with you today. So what I've gone ahead and pre-cut it. Now the reason for this card is I've been taking part in a team swap, and it's about based on things that are in the new catalogue, new things in the new catalogue. And I received a card today from a lady that's in that swap, Lee Mo. You want to look for her on Facebook. I'm not going to show you her card at the moment. What I'm going to be doing is a separate video showing all what I had to do was make 5 cards all the same and send them out to the 5 other people in my group of 6. So I have got a think 3 of them. I've received 3 now. I'm waiting for 2 more. And once I have all 5, I will share with you. I've already shared with you the card that I made to send out. But what I'll do is I'll share all 5 cards that I've received, and we'll talk about them and look at the different ideas. But Lee's card is done as a bridge card, and I haven't done a bridge card in a long time, so I thought, and I don't think I've actually filmed a bridge card. So what I've got here is, wait till I get my notebook with the measurements, because I just used Lee's measurements, just measured up her card and went with it. But obviously I'm using a completely different suite. Hers is completely different, decorated, and you'll see that soon. So for this one, you need a piece of card which is 8 inches by 4¼ inches, and then we're going to score that. So of course I didn't put my scoring board ready, I put my scoring tool. Now the reason I've gone with the inches that Lee used, because I still haven't got the centimetre markings part of this board. I will get around to it, but it's not sort of on my urgent wish list, just my wish list. So here we go. So we're going to put it long ways along the top of the scoreboard. I'll put this so that you can see the top of the scoreboard. It's not easy for me to do this way, but it's a bit probably more useful for you. Right, so we're going to score at 1¼ 2½, 5½. I will blog this, so the measurements will be on my blog. And if you go to my blog and it's not there, just contact me, chivvy me on to get it done. I'm okay at videoing, but I'm a bit slow sometimes at doing the blogging part, and sometimes I just stick the video up and I haven't actually finished the blog. So anyway, I did that at 1¼ 2½, 5½, and 6¾ Okay, so I can put my board away, and then I'm just going to stick down. Now I trimmed this part of it. I just trimmed it down so that it would be 1/16 smaller all round. So it is, haven't calculated that out. I haven't calculated that out, but it's just 1/16 smaller all the way round. My brain isn't really in tune properly today. So anyway, so just bit of glue. I'm just using wet glue. Could use snail. Just not always good at lining up. It's not always my strongest point, so that's why I use wet glue, because then I've got a minute or two to, well, not a minute or two, but a few seconds to get it all. I'm putting the designer series paper on first. Now, actually, this one, I've cut the designer series paper, I've cut strips for each of the panels. And this one is actually a wee bit shorter, but I've decided, it's just because of the paper, but I've decided to just use it simply because I'm going to be putting a bar over a bridge, as this, it's a bridge card. So I'm going to put this on, but you know, I've just, while I was doing that, I just had a wee thought there. So just let me stick this down. As straight as I can. I'm actually going to put these inside ones with this bit, because I think that is ever so pretty. Just want to show it off a bit. No point in having double-sided designer series paper and not maximising on that, is there? There's that bit, and then we'll turn this bit over. Make sure it's up. I've got a thing about if it's got writing on it, it needs to be the right way up. Just me though. Right, so put this panel on. Just that I would make the card up first, and then I'll show you how to make the flower. I've got my camera in the wrong place and I can't see the timing. Give me a shout if I get to 20 minutes, because I need to switch my camera off and on again, because it wouldn't go past 22 and sometimes I get caught out. I'm blethering away and I'm not even filming. That happens a lot, believe me. Okay, so and then where is my phone folder? So then we're just going to fold and burnish our folds, and then want this one out. So there's it's sort of short of a go. It's not quite a gatefold. It's slightly different. So it's like a gatefold when you do that. But it's going to have, I'm going to stick this across here so that it's like that. Right, so I need, do you know what I'm going to, I did cut, where is it gone? Yeah, I cut some designer series paper to put on the front of here as well. So there we go. Have you all read my blog post about my new July box? I just posted that the other day. If you've not read about it, go and have a wee look and read up about my new blog. I'm doing a class to go kit, and it's for July, and it's based on the Daisy Lane stamp set. Very affordable, and what you get is you get the stamp set and all the bits to make 5 different projects. They're not all cards this time, which is a bit of a departure for me, but yay, really good buy, and the option to add in the punch as well that goes. So I'm just taking that there and just sticking it on at the right at the very bottom of the card. Of course you could do it across a different bit. It doesn't have to be the bottom, but I just quite liked. But there's something about this that makes me want to put one over the top as well. Anyway, that's that side, so let's just put some glue on this side and adhere this bit down. So then when it's going to be in the card, that it will be like that. It might just be that I've cut that just slightly long, so I'm just making sure that it's all flat when it's folded. So that's the basic card. That is sticking over a wee bit, so I think I've just cut, when I've cut this, I've just cut it a smidgen too long, so I'm actually just going to trim that off there. Yeah, that's what it is. Nothing wrong with having a wee trim just to make your card do what you need it to do. So now we're going to decorate this with a flower or two, or What do you think? I think I'm needing a card to send to a friend for a birthday, so I'm thinking this is what we'll use. And I did notice in this beautiful wee Magnolia Bloom stamp set, now this is basically aimed at beginner stampers, so if you are a beginner stamper, ask me about this Magnolia Bloom stamp set. It isn't in the main catalogue, but it is orderable, so if you think you like the look of this, have a chat with me. And it's got 3 absolutely fantastic sentiments here. Got congratulations, happy birthday and thank you. Would have got a small magnolia flower and a small bud and a lovely wee loose leaf here, so we can do a lot with that. So I will be using that and I will be talking about that, but I just for today want to use the happy birthday sentiment. I love the font in that, in the Good Morning Magnolia and the Magnolia Bloom stamp set. So I'm just going to get a block. Right, who stole my blocks? Got them. Got them, got them, got them. Can you tell I wasn't properly ready? Okay, so got this on a block, and I'm going to get my Rococo Rose ink. Absolutely adore these new colours. Rococo Rose and Seaside Spray are definitely my favourites, although I do like the other colours in the in colours. Okay, so did I get some card ready for stamping on? No, I didn't. So let me go and get a scrap of Whisper White from my scrap box. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this in Rococo Rose. That's just lovely. Right, so how big a circle, or what do you think? Are we going for a circle? Let me see. 2 inches too big. I really think that's too big. Right, we're going to be having 1.5. Is that too? That's a bit skimpy. Somewhere between 1.5 and 2, that's not going to work. That's smaller. What we're going to do then? See what it'll fit on. You can see I never thought this out before we start. Right, okay. It's going to fit on there, and I'll just sponge it up. That'll do. You don't have to have particular punches and particular stamps. You just use what you've got once you start the decorating side of things. Yeah, I was going to sponge that to match. I've got a wee sponge here. Fairly sure that was Rococo Rose that was on that before we dip out my scrap. Yeah, it was Rococo Rose that was on this before, so let's just sponge the edge. That's all you need to do. need to do a flower. Well, maybe this will go about there. I don't know quite where it's going to go, but I'm going to make a flower or two first. Right, so, right, we're at 20 minutes. Going to stop and then start again to show you the flowers. Okay, so here we go again. I'm going to make the flower to go on this beautiful card that we've made. I like that, do you know? It's lovely. So, what I'm just going to do is just use my 1/2" punch and get a wee circle just for sticking on to. Now, where's the first petal going to come from? Here. You do kind of need a bit of fingernails here, I think, to get your petals. Now, the other thing that's handy here is because I want to show the flower with its the way the washi tapes, you see how it's starting to curl up already? So I don't want all these petals sticking to each other. So I put that on my thumb and I've dabbed in the back of it with my embossing bag. Embossing buddy, my words are not coming out again today. Right, and then I'm just going to pop that onto that circle. And as you see, I've taken the sticky off that. So then I'll get another petal. I'm basically going to do the same. So I'm going to do this with 6 petals, so put that bit on my finger. Or I can do it this way. Just pop one. Get the first layers on first. You can do it this way as well. You do want them sticking to the base. I put 3 petals on, like in that shape. And just powder the back of them all. And that'll just, I don't know if there's a proper word for it, I call it de-sticky. It de-stickies it. Then, next petal. On these ones I think we'll de-sticky them because we don't want them sticking to the petals that are already there. Just want the middle bit sticking. So again, I'm just now putting these in between and letting the curl just do its own thing. So every petal is kind of individual, although they're all exactly the same shape punched out by machine. It does let each petal do its own thing. And again, I'm just popping them in there. Just letting it do its own thing there. And one more. Really quite easy to do. I mean, you could have a flat flower, completely flat on your paper. There's nothing to stop you and it's still quite pretty. I just like a bit of texture going on. You see how they're just doing their own. You can, you know, you can choose, now that I've de-stickied them, you know, I can do a bit of curl a bit with my bone folder. And I kind of like the way that these do their own thing, so I'm just going to not interfere too much with it because as the time goes on they seem to just curl up even more. So they're nice and stuck onto that little disc at the back there. And how are we going to decorate the middle of them? Let's see what I've got in here. I need to buy desperately some, here we go, faceted gems. That's what's on my shopping list. Okay. Now, I am also looking at the fact that in the flower in there it's quite yellow, but in these ones they have a bit of yellow in the middle and then a centre. So I'm actually going to maybe sponge a bit here. I wonder, I'm actually thinking a bit of yellow, daffodil yellow here, because this is plastic, that my alcohol pen should work to a certain extent. I'm just, do you know, adding a wee bit of yellow in here. I'm just making this up as I go along, so do you know, just, if you don't like the effect I'm getting here, then, you know, that's fine. I just thought I would play a little, maybe put quite a lot too much there. So I can always, it's still damp, so let's get a bit of a bit of kitchen paper and just take a bit of that off. Still a wee bit sticky there for some reason. Right. There you go. And do you know what else you can do with your alcohol markers? You can take, I'm going to go for I'm deciding what colour of centre. I'm going to just go with the kind of bronzy colour. I can change the colour of my faceted gem. With my alcohol marker. Because the alcohol evaporates off fairly quickly and leaves the colour behind. Can you see that? And compared to the other faceted gems, do you see how that's changed the colour? And just want, here's my bulky tool. This is when you want something, they're never there, are they? There we go. Just going to take that and pop that in the middle of my flower. And voila! Whoops! So I think I'm going to stick it up there. I'm just going to put a bit of wet glue onto the disc. And I'm just going to pop that on there. And then I'm going to use a wee bit of this washi tape. Just a wee bit here. And I'm going to kind of make the tearing a bit more raggy at that end. Oh, can't get it to. I'm just sticking a bit here. Doesn't want to. Ooh. And then I'll just take a couple of dimensionals and pop my greeting on. I keep saying it, but these are really the best dimensionals I've ever used. And look how easy the backs come off. They do, honestly, they come off so much easier than other brands. Until I put the film on, and then it takes me a few efforts. So, and then I'm just going to put my happy birthday here. How pretty is that? I don't think, you know, I don't think it needs much more on here. I think that's just, you know, it's plenty. Less is more sometimes. If you think it needs a bit more of anything, just let me know. But I'm just absolutely pleased with that. So there's how to make one of these flowers with your washi tape, and a quick and easy card, a bridge card, and showing you the Press Petals designer series paper. There's more to come, there's more even to come. Here's another card using the same, and what I've put in the middle of this flower is the yellow furry centres that come with the, which set does that come with? The daisies, I think it's with the daisies suite. These little yellow furry centres for flowers. Now these are really nice, and I've used some of the lace from the Bird Ballad and some of the washi tape. This bit is a designer series paper, it's the script. So there you go, two using the same, mostly the same things, completely different cards. So thank you for sticking with me. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Pop back later in the week and you'll see some more projects, because I'm going to use up the rest of the panels from that sheet. Let me show you what was left from the sheet with all the panels. It's just like asking to be made into different cards or something similar. So I'm definitely in love with that border, and I really think that border and this card may well feature on the same card. I don't know. We'll just watch this space, see what I do, but I really will do something with them all. Thank you so much for watching the video today. Please subscribe and please push the bell icon so that you know when there's another video coming out, and please share with anyone you think might be interested. Thanks so much. Bye bye.